Matrixlord 212 for Morning with Matrixlord. Good morning, everybody. Alright, so it's August 21st, 80 degrees in Staten Island. I am headed to run some errands, and later I gotta go to JHU Comics. Probably gonna ask my friends at the comic shop what they think of this whole Sony and Disney Spider-Man fiasco, okay? Which it is a lot of nonsense going on, craziness. So I'm hoping that we get more on this news today. I can report that on the podcast. Supposedly there's still negotiations with Sony and Spider-Man and Disney, so hopefully I'll have some answers for you. But it may not be revealed today, obviously, so we're probably going to have it till Friday. So we got that news. And then also I want to talk about it in detail too, because the situation is going to arise where Sony, they made a statement last night about how the deal fell through with Disney. And basically, I know that Marvel and Disney are going to make a statement soon. So we're going to see what's going on with that. These statements doesn't help the situation though, because it's like they're throwing things out at each other. So hopefully we could have some answers. Okay, hold on. We have other things too, because if things really heat up with Disney and Sony, then it's going to really go that much further concerning the actors that work on the Disney movies that have been having roles in the Sony movies, and there's going to be lots of situations that it's going to evolve out of control, where it's going to get to be really petty, where Disney's probably not going to want their actors to do movies in Sony, and they probably create new contracts where they'll give them roles if they don't sign with Sony or something like that, or incentives to just stick with them. And also, too, keep in mind that Sony has a bargaining chip, too, because they do have Chris Hemsworth. They do have Tessa Thompson. And I believe there was a contract that for a potential sequel for Men in Black International. Now, probably the movie did all right, but if Sony really was going to war with Marvel and Disney, and they wanted to make a Men in Black International 2 for Spidey, that would cause problems for Thor Love and Thunder, because then they would have to film, it might be conflicting filming. And we also have Paul Rudd that's working on Ghostbusters 2020, and if he signed on, depending on what his role is, where he could potentially be a Ghostbuster, then he could have a contract where he gets to do a sequel to that, which Marvel would want them to basically, all of a sudden, if you see Ant-Man 3 pop up out of the blue, which is probably going to be announced in October Comic-Con, that's what's probably going to happen. So, it's a crazy situation. It's probably going to grow way out of control, but hopefully things get smoothed over. All right, guys, take care. Bye for now.